Hey Libra, welcome to your weekly reading for December 17th through the 23rd. I am using the Good Tarot. Maybe you can hear it in my voice, maybe you can't, but I went out and I got a new microphone. Some of you say that my voice is wonderful and you love it. Some people in my personal life say I sound like Betty Rubble. And some of you say you can't hear me at all. So when I listen to the videos on my end, they sound okay. I don't hear an issue with the sound quality, but I don't know what the video sounds like coming through your speakers. So let me know, is this microphone helpful? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is it not making a difference for you either way? Let me know. But all right, Libra, here's your Monday, Tuesday. Here's your Wednesday, Thursday, your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then of course a card for love, L-O-V-E, love. All right, and if you want more details for love, if you're like one card is not going to cut it for me, check out the Libra love reading for the first half of December. See if it resonates with how your first half of December went, and then subscribe and hit notification, and when the second half of December is up, then you can watch that video as well. And I'll include a link in the description once it is up a little later. But subscribe in the meantime. So, oh my goodness, Libra, this is crazy. You all saw me shuffle, right? You saw me shuffle. This is why I like to shuffle on camera. Because then people say, oh, well, you picked out the card, or you did this, or you did that. And you know, like, no, I'm not. I'm not trying to set up scenarios, or I'm not watching other readers. I want you to see the cards that come up are really the cards that are coming up for you. So Libra, you got 5 of water, and you got it right in exactly the same spot that Gemini did. So, I mean, not only did you get the same card, you got it in the same part of the week. So some of you either have a very strong Gemini elements in your chart that are affecting you right now in your moon or rising. And a lot of you ask me, how can I know what my moon or my rising is? It's really super simple. I'll include a link in the description of the video as well, so you can go online. It takes like 2 minutes, and then you'll know what your moon sign and rising sign is. But so you might have Gemini in your moon or in your rising that's really affecting you right now, or you may be dealing with another Gemini, or you might not another Gemini because you're not a Gemini, but you might be dealing with a Gemini person. So typically 5 of water is an emotional situation, meaning it has to do with your personal life. Or if it's happening in your work life, you're taking it personally. Whatever it is, you're taking it personally. And 5 of water is asking you to have a little bit of a mental adjustment. Like, you might be overly focused on what's not working out, and you're completely and totally not seeing or dismissing what is working out. And you don't want to do that, because what we think about is what we bring about. Like, whatever we're thinking about, we're creating that. So 5 of water is asking you to adjust your view and focus on what is good. And then over time, you know, the things that you're disappointed about, they're going to fill up, or they're going to work out. Okay? So this is another thing intuitively that's coming up for me, Libra. I don't know why. This is not something typically I associate with 5 of water. But when I looked at the card, and I encourage you guys to look at the pictures on the cards and see what they mean to you. But the seahorse just jumped out at me. And I've used this deck a lot before. I've seen this card a lot before. But in this instance, the seahorse jumped out at me, and like this nautilus shell shape spiral jumped out at me. To me, the spiral is ascension, growth, epiphanies. Like, you've had some kind of spiritual epiphany or mental epiphany, or you've had a period of growth where maybe you're looking back and you're wishing you had done things differently, or you're feeling like you want to do good for others. And then the seahorse jumping out at me made me think of like a really good dad, having a really good dad or a really good father figure. And so some of you, maybe your father has passed on, and you're wishing that they were around so they could see you now, or you're wishing that you had done more for them, or you're wishing that, like, you know, you could have like done something in some way to express yourself prior to their passing. But I would take this, especially like with the bubbles here too, I would take this to mean what Spirit's trying to tell you all, Libra, is if you are one of those Libras having a hard time right now with like not having your dad around or having lost your father. I think they're trying to let you know that your dad is around, that your dad is seeing you, kind of like this little guardian angel that's like following her, but she's not even seeing it because she's sad or she's stressed out and she's not feeling him there. Some of you might be thinking, wow, why doesn't my dad visit me, or why can't I feel my dad? Whereas your dad is like, look, I'm sorry that maybe you can't feel me, but I'm here. I'm right here with you, and I see you, and I'm supporting you. I believe in you. I'm proud of you. I've got your back, right? So that's a beautiful message coming in for some of you. Your Wednesday, Thursday, Libra, is 2 of air. And 2 of air to me is about feeling very stuck or not being sure how to move forward. 2 of air isn't stuck because you feel helpless. It's more you feel stuck because you don't want to make a decision about something. So some of you might be in a relationship where you're kind of at this impasse where you're not wanting to change and your partner's not wanting to change, or you're in this job and you've told your boss what you want and they're like, oh, wish we could give it to you, but we can't right now. We can't promote you. We can't give you a raise. We don't have any openings in other departments. We wish we could, but we can't. And so it could be that kind of situation where you've expressed yourself, or even in a relationship, you may have told your partner, hey, it's great that we're dating, but I really want to have kids. And your partner might be like, well, I don't want to have kids. Or, you might be like, hey, I want to get married or buy a house, or I want to meet your family, or whatever it might be. And your partner might be like, no, I'm not ready for those things, or I don't want those things. And then so you might be conflicted that I'm not getting what I need out of this situation, but I don't want to walk away from it either. So it's being stuck in that way. So 2 of air is asking you to believe in yourself and not to stay in the situation out of fear. If you're in the situation because you genuinely feel like the good outweighs the bad, there's more good about it than bad, and you love it, and otherwise you're comfortable being there, then by all means stay. But if you're holding on to it because you're afraid you're not going to find better, it's never a good idea to make a decision out of that kind of fear, out of the fear where you're not believing in yourself. So that's something to think about, Libra. Coming into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you've got Page of Air. And so, Libra, you have a lot of air right now. You've got some water and a lot of air. So whatever these heavy emotions are in the beginning of the week, you're really taking it up to your mind. And in midweek, you're maybe not sure how you want to move forward or how you want to fix the situation. But then when you're coming into the end of the week, Page of Air is you've thought about it, you've figured it out, you know what rings true for you, and you're wanting to speak up. For some of you, you are the Page of Air. You are approaching a situation and you're opening up a conversation and you are speaking your truth. For some of you, you are having somebody come up to you and speak their truth to you, and you need to be ready for it. You have to understand the thing about Page of Air, they're not doing this to vent. They're not doing it to be a jerk. They're doing it because they have a plan and they want to move forward and they want to fix things, and they feel that this conversation needs to happen or this truth needs to be revealed so that things can move forward. And so if they didn't care about you, or if they didn't want you around, they wouldn't bother trying to have this conversation with you. So number one, think of that. Don't take it as an attack. Don't take it as a personal judgment. It's them trying to see if you all can move forward together. You may be the Page of Air as well. So even if you're speaking your truth, pay attention to how you're saying it. Pay attention and make sure that this person that you're coming at with this truth realizes and understands that, hey, I'm doing this because I want us to be on the same page, or I want to continue having some level of interaction with you, whatever that might be. All right, your love card for the week, Libra. 7 of Fire. This is standing your ground and standing up for what you believe in. What did I say? What? With the Two of Air, maybe you've talked to your partner about what you want and they're not on the same page as you. Or maybe there's things about the relationship that you feel are unethical or that are causing you to be unethical in some way. Maybe you feel it's taking you away from your morals or your ethics or your spiritual beliefs. Maybe you feel like it's becoming too low vibrational for you, or your partner is feeling that way. Whatever it may be, somebody's about to stand their ground. It could be you, it could be your partner, but somebody's about to say, like, look, like, this is it. Like either we're getting on the same page or this is done. So this is a make it or break it moment in your love life, Libra. And for those of you who are single, it's a make it or break it moment in that you're making a statement to the universe about what you want, what kind of partner you want, and you're not going to settle for less. And that's when you begin changing the vibration and bringing in better people. But it's time to take a stand. It's time to take a stand for the love that you deserve. And I like the way that sounds, and it's probably going to be what I call this video. It's time to take a stand for the love that you deserve. So that's what is happening. That's what's happening. And maybe somebody in your life is trying to get through to you, Libra, and is trying to tell you, look, like we have something good here. Like, don't throw it away. So somebody's telling you this, or you're telling, you know, it could be somebody is in this role, you or somebody else. So just know this. Check out your love reading for the week. Check out your 2019 forecast. You might need a private reading. Check out your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. All of the info will be in the description, my friends. Take care. Till next week.